Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is James Beckman, and I'm the Internet Sales Consultant here at Santa Maria Ford. And today I'm going to introduce to you the 2017 Ford Super Duty. This particular model is the F-350. A little bit more capable than the 250, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. Ford in 1958 came out with the Super Duty series. It was the largest V8 engines that Ford had ever produced. Outside of that, they did make one for the United States Army, but when you think about it, Ford has been leading the industry in this field for quite some time. So tell you a little bit about future Ford. This is our fourth generation of Super Duty. They were released in 1999, production in 1998. What you're looking at here is the new face of Ford F-Series trucks. And one of the things that you learn and know about the F-Series is that initially the only thing that the F-150 and the Super Duties had in common was the tailgate and the tail lamps. Now fast forward to the fourth generation with branding and modular manufacturing, we're looking at the new face of the F-Series trucks. And you'll see this when we come out with the new F-150 in September and October. And we're going to go with the 2-bar grill. This is going to brand, again, F-Series pickup trucks, #1 selling trucks for over 40 years. What you're looking at in the heart of this engine, or the heart of this truck, is the engine. This is a 6.7 liter V8, 32 valve turbo diesel. You're going to get 440 horsepower and 925 pound-foot torque, which is best in class for these engines. What's nice about that is you're going to do that at real low RPMs. You hit your max torque in this vehicle at 1800 RPM, so real nice and easy. You got to get a big heavy load up moving from the back. This truck will do it for you. Real simple and easy. Comes with a 3-year, 36,000 bumper-to-bumper warranty, 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty. Then you're also going to have a 5-year, 100,000 mile warranty on the diesel components. Anything you would ever have to change in here is going to be real simple. It's highlighted in yellow. You've also got a nice LED that comes up on with the hydraulic lifts underneath here. So if you do have to change or do any work at nighttime, this truck is there. And that's the one thing I want you to think about when you think about F-Series Super Duty is it's capable. More than ever, you're looking at the first aluminum done in a Super Duty. It's also first in class aluminum body. They've actually taken about 300 pounds off, probably a little bit more, but it's been reinvested. So this is about 300 pounds less than the previous generation, but we reinvested that into leaf springs, transfer cases, suspension. Again, making this truck more capable than ever. The other thing I wanted to mention is that you can get this in a diesel or gas. The gas is 385 horsepower and best in class 430 pound per feet of torque. But if you think about this, this vehicle, the diesel engine gets almost twice that, and almost this, similar horsepower, but the torque is where it's at, and that's where the diesel, to me, is the way to go. If you look at the front again, talking about the branding, you've got the twin bar grille, a nice Ford emblem so people know what you're driving. You've got your tow hooks in case your vehicle needs to tow somebody else out, or perhaps you might need a tow because you've got yourself stuck in a predicament. Typically though, with the new adaptive steering, I'll tell you a little bit about that. It's going to make it easier to move in and out and around the job site. If you look over here to the side, we've got 20-inch wheels. This comes with a package, and I'll tell you a little bit about it, why I like it. It's the Lariat Elite package, and it's a great way to get some added values in the vehicle without jumping up to the Platinum or any of the more expensive models, like the way this one is priced. So if you look to the side, you've got the nice F-350 Lariat branding, the badge there, 6.7 liter Power Stroke diesel. You'll notice here we've got the extended mirrors. It's really nice. It comes with a Lariat package, so you don't have to extend them out yourself. You can also fold them in if your truck is, has to fit into a tight spot. Maybe you've got it set amongst other trucks and you've got a fleet and you're packing things into your yard. Nice here, you've also got the extended running boards. One of the things they did with this is that you've got access to all your cabs here, but also if, say for instance, maybe you had a box back here or you've got equipment, it makes it nice and easy to get up here and access the back of the cab. Blind spot mirrors is also breakaway, just in case one of your buddies on the job site happens to not be so good with their own vehicle or their equipment. It does break away. You've also got LED turn signal indicators. Another nice thing having a big truck like this, you want people to know which way you're turning. One thing I did forget to mention in the front before I get to the back here are these the quad beam headlamps. And this is something that's signature to the lineup now. You can see how with the twin bar grill, they're actually integrating and pushing the bar into the headlamp assembly. With this all new body, one of the nice things is that because we're using aluminum now, our cab is actually going to be the same as the F-150, same size. So we've got similar spacing in the vehicles. With the all aluminum body, you're going to have better corrosion ability, better dent resistance, and again, lighter, making the truck being able to handle anything you're going to put into it. I'll tell you a little bit more about the payload and capacity of the truck as we go through. If you look inside here, nicely appointed. This is the 40-20-40 split console. Really nice. You've got some extra storage in there, and I'll go over the interior when we go. When we get further, you've got some memory seating, some nice things. On this breakaway mirror, again, going back to capable, you're on the job site, you're working at night, you need to see your equipment. You do have spotlights on both sides. So if you need to illuminate your workspace, you can do that at any time. Back here we do have, and this isn't new per se, but we do have some new capability with our diesel exhaust. So I've and I'll show you in the gauges later, I do have a way to tell how much diesel exhaust fluid I have in the vehicle, which is really nice, because when you do run out of diesel exhaust fluid, you are going to lose power in the engine itself. You need to keep that up, but you've got to, you're going to have some instrumentation that's going to be able to keep you apprised of what's there. Coming around the back side here, one of the nice things, again, talking about infrastructure. So we've beefed up this truck. We've got even larger tow hitches. They're even more capable. You've also got your reverse sensing on this truck, and it's already set up in the back for trailer wiring. Another nice thing about this truck, going back to being able to see things, and say you have to back up and hook up to a trailer at nighttime, you've actually got an LED spotlight that's going to come up when you're in reverse. You'll be able to see things. And we also have the advanced trailer, so you can actually be able to zoom in and line up and hook up to your trailer nice and easy. You do have the capability on some models to have this as power. This one is not in particular. The previous generation had the tailgate step that was put on here, and it was actually beveled. This tailgate step, as you can see, is fully integrated to the tailgate itself. So loading stuff onto this vehicle is nice and easy. There's no awkward hump there to go over the top of. The other thing that's really nice is, say for instance, you're on the job site. The old model was a little bit different, but this model is one solid motion. Boom, I'm up and I'm into the cab. This particular model comes with LED box lighting. So again, I'm working in my truck at night, I can see everything. It's illuminated well. If you look in the back here, along with the box lights, you also have the box link kit, which is going to for any of your standard loading ramps, any of your ties. Universal, Ford's done a really good job of making these so that you can use them with different brands of straps, etc. This particular model I like, again, is already set up for fifth wheel tow. So one of the things that I talk about when I'm showing this to customers is that most of these vehicles aren't set up with the larger gross vehicle weight rating package. This one comes with the 11.5, and that's going to give you all the towing and the payload capacity that you need. In particular, this one here is going to it's about 3,930 pounds of payload. You're going to get 18,000 pounds of conventional towing. You're going to get 20,000 pounds of fifth wheel towing. And again, the nice thing about the fifth wheel here is I don't have to have somebody rip out my bed and destroy the integrity of it. This thing is already solid, locked in, ready to go. And again, like I said, capable. Come around to the side and tell you a little bit more about the vehicle and the window sticker. One of the things I was talking about was the packaging. If you look on the side here, this does come with the FX4 off-road package. It's going to give you additional coverage, protection underneath your skid plates, transfer case, and then the axle. This is a Lariat. Basically, on the base price of this, you're looking at about $51,000 for a base Lariat. This one has about $13,000 worth of options. Keep in mind that almost 9,000 of that are going to be the 6.7 liter diesel. So you're not adding a lot of options to this, you're getting a lot of quantity for it. Again, this comes with the Lariat Ultimate package, and what's nice about that, that's going to give you your LED box lighting. It's going to give you your 10-way power driver and memory seating. But it's also, because this vehicle is black on the inside, it's going to give you heated and cooled seats, which is really nice if you're in a hot area. cooled seats are great to keep the climate and keep you cool while you're working on a hot job site. So again, back to what's on this vehicle, it does have the 11.5 gross vehicle weight rating package. Again, that's a huge thing. If somebody's looking for tow, you want to make sure that they're on the right gross vehicle weight rating. This also has your upfitter switches. When we go inside, I'll tell you a little bit about the interior and what this vehicle can do for you. This does have a tailgate step added to it. And the only other add to this is going to be your fifth wheel prep package and the machined aluminum cast 20s. If you guys would like to step into the vehicle, what I like to call the con, or the control center here, to tell you a little bit more about the capability of this truck. So talking about towing and tow capability, this vehicle can now house up to 7 cameras. The 7th camera being the center here for your lane keeping assist, which is new to this generation of Super Duty trucks. But you have the ability to have 360 cameras here on your side view mirrors and the front, as well as a camera mounted on the back of your cab, which will allow you to see your fifth wheel when you're trying to connect that, or if you're trying to look and see if your payload or anything is shifted in the back while you're driving around. Again, this is a long truck, you've got tinted windows in the back, but again, you're still gonna have capability to see everything around you. One of the nice things about this vehicle is the new Sync 3 system. And that's gonna allow you to have connectivity not only to your phone, but you'll be able to make voice activated statements to the vehicle. So whether you want to change the climate, you want to change, say for instance, you're looking for a place to go eat, it's a hot day, you can find gas stations, you want to find the cheapest diesel in town, we can search for that. If you look over here to the left, again going back to the control center capabilities of this truck, I'll go through all the warnings. You have the capability of up to having 10 specific views set to what you're looking for. Maybe you want to be able to look at your turbo pressure, the vacuum pumps, etc., to see exactly how efficiently the vehicle's moving. Maybe you want to look at the vehicle because you're going through the job site and you've got a heavy load on the back. This will actually show you the pitch and the roll of the vehicle. You can also name up and keep the capacity of up to 10 different trailers. You can name them. You can actually put mileage on them so you know how much mileage you put on that individual trailer. This also has the first class exclusive of having a trailer tire pressure monitoring system. So again, I can see everything that's going on with my vehicle as well as my trailers. And then additionally, I can also add the final camera, which is a trailer tow camera. It's Bluetooth, and you're able to, again, see that your trailer and see what's happening with it. Now this vehicle doesn't have it on it, but you also have a blind spot information that you can add and upgrade to this, which does have the capability of not only doing the blind spot of your truck, but your trailer as well. Again, being able to assess the situation, be able to control what you're doing with your vehicle. Obviously these guys are going on to big job sites. You see the ones in front of us. A lot of insurance claims and stuff like that happening because people are getting into accidents. This truck is capable and will keep you out of that. This comes with a 400 watt max 110 volt AC plug-in. And when the vehicle is moving and you're actually running and drive, you get about 300 watts. When the vehicle sets in park, you're going to get 400. So if you need additional wattage for tools, etc., you're going to be able to get that in park. This does come with the heated and cooled seats. You do have 4-wheel on the fly. You can also lock out the back axle. So if you want to get yourself moving out of a tough situation, you've got adjustable brakes in this too for those who are vertically challenged. So you can still see the vehicle and push the pedals up underneath you. One thing I wanted to tell you about is our Sync 3 system and some of the capability of it. It does have the pinch and swipe that you see on most of your tabs, most of your smartphones today. And again, one of the nice things about this being the new system is that you do have it's increased voice recognition, so the AI is better. You don't have to repeat things, and it moves a lot faster. So again, more fluid, you're able to get information quicker and get the job done. So again, if you're looking for a truck, you're looking for capability, this is the vehicle you want to be in. This vehicle, I believe the MSRP on it is $66,000. I don't see the total there, but around $66,000. Again, you can make different adds to it, but it's amazing, and I think that this is one of the things that's moving forward and Ford trucks into the future. Ready to go for test drive?